till now we have seen that how the message is to be displayed on the screen and how the value of a variable is to be displayed. Now it's time to take the value from keyboard. How the value is to be taken from keyboard? For that we are using the input function. So simple input is used to take the value from keyboard. So simply write down here the input, and once we will use the input, then it will get the value from keyboard and return a string value. That string value is to be stored in a variable. Suppose I am writing here the x is equals to input. So it will input the value from keyboard, and whatever the value we will enter through the keyboard, that is to be taken as a string, and that string value is to be returned back to x. So we can display the value of x and check whether we have entered the value or not. So save it and execute. So here the cursor is waiting, but the message has not been displayed because we have not given any message for taking the input from keyboard. So simply just you have to click here and enter the value whatever you need. So the 1290 is displayed. Here we have entered the value and this is the output. So it creates a problem that how we will understand that they are waiting to take the value from keyboard. So we have to use the proper message. According to that message you can understand that why they are waiting over there. So if I will write here the message like this, that enter a number, and now execute it. So it will display a message, enter a number, and then click over there and enter a number. In this input we have already told you that the value is taken from keyboard and that value is treated as a string. How we will check whether it is a string or not? So for that we are using the type function, and with the help of type function we can print the type of the variable. Execute it, and I am writing here 120, but it is treated as a string. So if I will perform any task with this x, that x plus 10, then it will create a problem because we know that the x is treated as a string and 10 is integer. The string and integer cannot be added. So let's see whether it is giving an error or not. So I am writing over here. This is the same problem we have earlier faced it. So first of all we have to convert this string value into integer. So for that we are using the int function, and that int function is used to convert this string value into integer value. Once it is converted into integer, then this integer value is to be added with 10 and we will get the desired output. Here 120 plus 10 is 130. That's right. Now another interesting thing is that we can get more than one value through the keyboard using input function. So as we know that x, y can store more than one value. So simply you just have to check whether the x and y is keeping the more than one value or not. So if I will write here 10, 20, so this 10 will be stored in x and 20 will be stored in y. If you want to check it, then print the value of x and y. We have got the answer. So if I want to take the two value from keyboard, then you have to use the input function and enter the message like enter two number, and then we are using one function, a split, and that split function is used to split the string based on the given symbol. If I will write here the comma, then the string is to be separated with comma, and the first value before the comma will be stored in x and the second value after comma will be stored in y. Now check it. Here it is waiting, and I am writing here 120, 20, suppose 10, 20. Then the 10 will be stored in X and 20 will be stored in Y. We have already seen it. But it is still treated as a string, and if you want to check it, then you can check it, X plus Y. So this time you can guess what will be the output. Since the X is a string and Y is a string, and if I will write here the plus sign with the string variable, then it will be concatenated. In the earlier video, we have already seen the concatenate operator. So if I am writing here the 30, 90, then 30, 90 is to be displayed, because 30 and 90 was treated as a string, and this two string is to be concatenated. So hope you understand it, and if you like this video, then please subscribe my channel.